Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my eye makeup with you. I went ahead and did my face makeup, just threw on some stuff real quick, but today I wanted to try out one of the palettes from the Jaclyn Hill vault. Now I do have all of them, but this one just felt like the most fall to me. This is the, what is this one called? Why don't I know what this one's called? Armed and Gorgeous, and it just looks like the most fall to me. So I'm going to be using this today. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried any of these yet. Now I do have her original palette. It's back there, and I love it a lot. And I also have her brush collection, so I'm gonna be using that too. So yeah, let's get started. So I have no idea what look I even want to do with this, so we're just gonna go in blind. I'm going to take first her JH30 brush and go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Access, which is this yellowy shade right here. I'm gonna go in with that as a transition color. Now I have already primed my eyes and everything like that, so just, oh, that's more yellow than I thought, you guys, but it's very pretty. Wow, that's yellow. I do really like Jaclyn. I like the formula of her other palette. This is really pigmented, and I know there was some stuff where, like, some drama where they pushed back the release of these. I know this is all old news to you guys now, but they pushed back the release of them because there were some inconsistencies, but this is the first time I've ever dipped into any of them, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Now if I'm looking right here, it's because my mirror's right here, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Very pigmented, very bright. Still have no idea what kind of look this is gonna turn into, but we'll see. The goal is for it to be very fall, and so far, just with this yellow, I think we're gonna get that. So I may be going a little bit overboard with the blending, but is there really such thing as too much blending? I really like this brush too. It's fluffy enough, but it's tapered enough to where it like gets in your crease, because I have pretty hooded eyes, so it's kind of hard to get in there sometimes without it just like, whew, I'm pushing the product everywhere. So yeah, I really like that. So you know what? I think I'm gonna use the same brush, just to kind of tone it down a little bit. I think I'm gonna go into the shade Agent. This is this one right here. Just right on top of it, but a little lower, but not quite. I really want to just diffuse that yellow, because that's a lot. So we'll just go right on top, but I still want some of that yellow to peek there. Oh, that's cute. So some of that yellow to peek through though, because I want to make it very fall. I'm currently looking at the leaves outside, and they're exactly this color, so it's really beautiful here in Nashville for the fall time. Gosh, these are so pretty. These are really pretty. Well, Jaclyn, so far impressed. I like how blown out it looks. They're very easy to blend together. I mean, y'all just saw those two shades. They're pretty seamless, and you can still see a bit of that yellow poking through, but it's not quite as intense as it was. I think the shade Agent really toned it down. So yeah. Now, gosh, which way do I want to take this in? These are all so beautiful. I think I'm just going to make this pretty simple. So I'm going to go in with Smooth Criminal, which is this darker red shade right here. I really want to do something with the olive, but I want to do a green look with one of her other palettes in the vault, because it has a lot of green tones, so it's really pretty. So let's see what brush. She's got so many in there. I love them all. It really pains me to use a new brush because they look so beautiful, especially when they're white like this, and to dip it in the shadow, it hurts. It cuts deep. Cuts deep, you know. I'm sitting on the floor, so that's why I'm like readjusting. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go in with Smooth Criminal. This one. Ugh, pains me. So we're gonna take that lower, kind of along the lash line right here, but we're still gonna make it to where it's kind of in a V shape. So it's gonna be, this is gonna be like a sideways V. So this is gonna be the top of the V, and then this is gonna be the bottom of the V. So kind of this shape right here. But when you do it really fast like this, it's gonna really blow that shadow out and make the three shades that are sitting on top just smooth and blend together. So this is also going to open up your eye and make it look rounder and wider. These are blending really nicely. So I always start at the bottom because that's where I want the most shadow. And then once I feel like that's dispersed enough, I'll do, you know, the top of that side V and then just back and forth. And I'm really bringing it out because I want it to have, like I said, that blown out look. So I'm really bringing it out. It's going to make it more of like it's going to make it open, but it's going to make it still like cat eye-ish, if that makes sense. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to do the same thing. Same thing over here. Starting with where you want the most product. Did I even tell you what brush this is? This is the JH31. I don't remember if I said that or not. So starting on the bottom, going up, back and forth, just until it's the color and the amount of blended that I want it. That's really pretty. So when they're I'll give you a close-up of that blendy blend. So now, I think I want to deepen it a little bit, just really close to that crease. So let me see if she has a small, no, that's not really what I'm looking for. Ooh, this one. This is the JH40. See, it's very small, but it's more tapered like that first one that we used. And I'm going to go in with the shade Prowl to deepen up this part right here to really make the eyes pop and open. So I'm just going to do the same shape, but lower. So really focus it right on the lash line and then going up to create that V. I'm not sure if I think I would like to go in, once I've done laying the product exactly where I want it, I think I'm going to go in with a different brush just to make sure everything's blended. So we'll do the same thing on this side. I didn't get enough product on that one. Always placing the brush where you want it, where you want the most product first. Because if you go in with a ton of product up here, it's just going to get messy. Really messy. So that's why I start at the bottom. And then once I've gotten some of that product off of the brush, then I move up. Still blowing it out. So I do think I want to take a fluffier brush. You know what, let's take that very first brush that we used. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Agent again, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna tap a lot of it off though, because I want to go up top here where those shades meet, but I want to make sure that it's blended so it's not like that yellow and then the orangey color and then the brown. I want it to all kind of flow. We'll do the same thing over here. These are blending really nicely. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. That's really pretty. Now I don't think I want to do like a cut crease or anything. I'm not feeling that crazy today. But I am gonna take, God, these are so pretty. How does one choose? I think I'm gonna take Guilt Trip, which is this shade right here. I think I'm just gonna use my finger because that's really gold. And I'm just gonna pop it right on the inner portion of my lid. See how gold and pretty that is? I think that really brings it together. It's just easier to do stuff like this with my finger because with shimmers they can get messy real fast. But with my finger I feel like I have more control over where exactly I want it. So it doesn't get crazy. And it's really easy to blend with your fingers. So I just usually just take a cleaner finger and blend the shimmer to the darker out here. So yeah, I really like that. I think that looks good. So then there's not really like there's this super white sparkly shade right here, but it's not one that I really want to like put on my brow bone because I think it's too white. So I'm just going to take my highlighter that I used, which is the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl, and I'm going to take this little tiny brush. It's a JH39. I'm going to take the lightest color and go right in my inner corner. This is going to open up the eyes. And it's cohesive because it matches the highlight that I have here and on my nose. Super quick. I think they blended super quickly. I'm not done, but I think I'm happy with the way it looks so far. So let me put on some liner, mascara, and I'll be right back so that we can do the lower lash line. Alright, hang tight. Alright, so off camera I went ahead and put on a little liner, a little mascara, a little lip, all the goods. So now I'm not going to smoke out the bottom a lot, just a little. So I'm going to still take that same JH31 brush that we used at the very beginning, and I'm going to go in with the two very beginning colors that I used, Access and Agent, and I'm just going to mix them. And then I'm just going to go right under my liner. A lot of people do this before they put liner on, but I found that if I do that, I don't bring it far down enough. I put it like right where the liner should be. So I'm just going to bring it right under. But I know that that's a different method. That's fine. But I really like that cohesive look. Right under. But then obviously I'm not gonna stop there. So then I'm gonna take that smaller JH40 brush, and then I'm going to go into the two darker colors that we used. So this one and this one. Smooth Criminal and Prowl. And I'm just going to mix those and go almost like right on my liner. So I'm going to go at the very bottom of my liner, so it's going to mix the liner smoke that out a little bit and mix the yellow right into it. And it's going to look a lot more cohesive with the upper lash. See what I mean? It's going to really blend those colors together. It's going to meet the darker at the top, on the top lid. It's going to meet that and make it look really like, whoo. It's a good sound effect. And then here, depending on how I'm feeling, I might take that Guilt Trip, the gold glitter, and put it like in my very inner corner, but I'm just not feeling that today, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But I am going to go in and darken my bronzer a little bit because I feel like I didn't put enough on, or that my lights are washing me out, or something going on. I just feel like I need a little more. Not much, just a little. I'm using the Morphe Bronzer in the shade Celebutante. I don't know if that's how you say it. Celebutante. I don't know. Alright. So final thoughts. I really like the, I think it's Armed and Gorgeous. Yeah, I really like the Armed and Gorgeous palette. I think, and I'll double check on this, but I think by themselves, like just if you just got this one palette, I think it's only like $12. I know it's more expensive, obviously, if we buy them all together, but this for $12, I think that's pretty good. And it's so fall. It's so fall. So yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I thought that they blended nicely. I thought that, I mean, gosh, you saw me do that makeup look. It took me like, what, 10 minutes to throw this on. So, I really liked it. You should pick it up. Tell me how you like it. I'm gonna try out the other three soon. I hope sees. Let's see. Let's just go through them. This is Bling Boss. This is more of like the mauve purple tones. I think this one's really pretty. I don't wear purple on my eyes a whole lot just because, I don't know, it's just not a color that I like gravitate towards because it's not neutral, you know? So anyway, but I want to try it, so I'm sure I can make like I'm sure I can make it look good. Then we have the Ring the Alarm palette, which is also super beautiful. This was my second choice of the fall vibes that I was gonna do. But honestly, I mean, like, these are just everyday staples. I feel like you can make so many looks out of just these, what is it, 10 shades? And they're $12, like, affordable. Blendability is great. Jaclyn Hill's great. And you can find these at Ulta. Used to, you'd have to order them on Morphe's website because if you live on the East Coast or anywhere besides California, which I think they have one in Florida now, but they only had a couple stores in California, so you'd have to order them online, but not anymore because they're at Ulta. And then this one's called Dark Magic, and this one is just beautiful. This one is like, this one is what dreams are made of, and what I feel like eyeshadow dreams are made of. Because, I mean, just look. Just, can you, wow. So anyway, I really want to play with this one. There's so many different things you could do with these, so I'm a fan. If the rest of them performed like the Armed and Gorgeous did, I'm a fan. I'm just gonna scooch you in just to, wow. But no, I think it looks good. I think it looks super fall. Alright friends, that's all for this one. So if you enjoyed the video, if you like the look, if you like the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button down below. It's on one of these sides. Hit the subscribe button. Drop me a comment. Let me know which of the palettes in the vault is your favorite, which one I should try out next, what I should do with it, any recommendations for other eyeshadow palette looks, any of that. Drop that in the comment section below. Check me out on my socials, and I'll see you there next time. Bye guys.